Elvora News, the pulse of truth and integrity. Headline: Turk rejects Iranian proposal, Syrian Succession guarantees on 20-year nuclear suspension. Claims enemy war machine is decimated. Dateline, Washington, D.C. In a series of intense press briefings, President Donald Trump outlined the current state of military operations and diplomatic standoffs regarding the conflict with Iran, highlighting massive hits to the Iranian military infrastructure. The president revealed he rejected a recent diplomatic proposal from Tehran, clarifying that while a 20-year nuclear program suspension might be an acceptable timeline, the level of guarantee offered by the regime is entirely insufficient. Elvora News brings you a detailed update on the military situation, the diplomatic deadlock, and the administration's absolute red lines. Military operations, their war machine is gone. President Trump painted a stark picture of the devastation inflicted upon advanced military profanity following each state's and UN conference, including a B-2 bomber 8 months prior and the ARC during Operation MV4. According to the president, the military strikes on its imperative actions, claiming Iran was within 2 weeks of obtaining a nuclear weapon before the U.S. intervened. The president reported absolute operational dominance, stating the demolition of planes, Navy, Air Force, anti-aircraft systems, and radar networks have been completely destroyed. Leadership vacuum. Multiple tiers of Iranian leadership have been taken out. Observe that while the U.S. never officially sought regime change, a de facto regime change has occurred simply because all of their original leaders are dead. Casualties and domestic impact. Trump cited intelligence suggesting the Iranian regime is responsible for the deaths of over 42,000 people over the past month and a half during the turmoil. U.S. losses. The president referenced an American F-15 fighter jet that went down deep inside enemy territory during Operation Ethelbruck, but maintained that the U.S. is performing at a level nobody's ever seen before and will retrieve any captured assets or personnel. The diplomatic deadlock. 20-year deal rejected. Addressing questions regarding a potential diplomatic exit to the war, Trump confirmed that Iran is desperately dying to make a deal because they have been overwhelmingly defeated militarily. However, Trump revealed he summarily dismissed Iran's latest proposal. The 20-year timeline, when questioned if a 20-year suspension of Iran's nuclear program was enough, Trump replied, 20 years is enough, but the level of guarantee from them is not enough. He stressed it must be a real 20 years, not an empty promise. Ceasefire on life support, describing the current diplomatic text sent by Iran as a piece of garbage. Trump colorfully remarked that the prospect of a ceasefire is currently on NASA life support, giving it a mere 1% chance of living. The absolute red line. No nuclear weapons. The president reiterated that the United States' single, unwavering objective is preventing a nuclear-armed Iran, calling it a service to the entire world. Trump warned that a nuclear ram will result in the destruction of the Middle East, the erasure of Israel, and eventual threats targeting Europe and the U.S. meaning of ballistic missiles. Trump offered 2 clear options: moving talk with Iran fully surrenders its nuclear ambitions and opens up vital transit routes like the Strait of Hormuz, or the U.S. will come and finish the job. We'll win it one way or the other. Trump concluded, we'll win it peacefully or otherwise. You cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. That's the only thing. Economic outlook. On a domestic note, Trump assured the LAFIC that energy costs would normalize rapidly once the conflict concludes, promising that the gas will go down as soon as the war's over. It'll drop like a rock. Elvora News, broadcasting service. For the latest updates on global conflicts, military deployments, and breaking international foreign policy, refresh our feed.